What's going on, guys? It's Brian, and welcome to the very first episode of Call of Duty Ghost Guides. The first group of things in the game we're going to be covering are the game modes for multiplayer, and the first one we're going to just kind of be going in order is Team Deathmatch. This one really doesn't require too much introduction. I'm just going to cover it really quickly and then kind of tell you some more about the series a little bit and how the series is going to work. So basically, Team Deathmatch is very standard. Been with the Call of Duty game franchise since, I believe, Call of Duty 4. Could have been before that, actually, but it was really a main multiplayer mode since Call of Duty 4. And basically, the goal is two teams. They try to reach 75 kills. The first team to reach 75 kills obviously wins, and it's a very simple game type. There's really not much strategy to it. It's basically one of the only game modes where almost any class can work in it. You know, and something like domination, or well, I guess cranked would be a better example, because in cranked you can't really, unless you're like really good at sniping, you can't really be running around with a sniper rifle all fast paced. If you don't know what cranked is, that'll be in the next video. It should be coming out in another hour or two, a little bit later, and I'll cover that one more in depth because there's actually more to cover, seeing as how it's a new one. But Team Deathmatch, very simple. The way I play is I usually use an assault rifle or submachine gun, try to move fast. As far as the stutter right here in the video, that's just my Xbox. It'll do that every once in a while. But class variety, I would just recommend really whatever you use, whatever your best play style is. Mine is just kind of continuously moving using an assault rifle, submachine gun. I would just really recommend using that. If you play anything like me, I recommend fully an assault rifle setup. And this one I'm using the AR, or it's either the ARX or the ANX. I'm not entirely sure. Just running around with it. And yeah, that's pretty much Team Deathmatch. First team, 75 kills. Obviously, each map you play on can differ. On Octane, which is the smaller map and probably my favorite map, it's a little bit more fast-paced than something like, say, Whiteout, where the map is gigantic, or Stonehaven, and it's not as fast-paced and it's more long-distance range firefights. On Octane, I would recommend, especially using something like an assault rifle, submachine gun, or shotgun, just to stay with the fight and not necessarily be something like a sniper rifle. Probably wouldn't be the best on this map, considering how fast it's moving and how fast the game is going. And then lastly, the thing I just kind of want to let you guys know about the series is most of this is going to be filmed in private match with bots, just because one, or at least for the guns, because one, obviously you guys know it takes a long time to get squad points. It takes, you know, it requires a lot of time to get that. So to do an entire class of guns and the entire set of assault rifles, try to unlock each gun and use them enough, and take all the time to get the squad points to buy the attachments and do all of that, it would be an unreasonable amount of time. Like, by the time I finished covering everything in the game, if I did it all in like real multiplayer, then like the next two Call of Duties would have been out. So just to get this all done in a reasonable time, I'm going to be doing it in private match. I'm not going to be doing it on like the easiest recruit difficulty. I'm going to keep it on like either mixed or regular, because in this game the bots are actually surprisingly good. The only reason this gameplay actually went on a little bit longer is I kind of wanted to show off the Helo Scout here. One of the cooler kill streaks in my opinion in the game, as far as how useful it actually is. It's really not all that useful, but it's really cool. The idea of, you know, sniping from a helicopter is pretty awesome. So anyway, thank you guys for watching the first episode of Call of Duty Ghost Guides. The next episode will be Cranked. That will be coming up expect it in the next 2 to 3 hours later, or if it's late at night, it probably, or you're watching this the day after, it will probably already be up. So be sure to go check that out. If you don't see it, go to my channel. Be sure to subscribe if you're new, or at least look at some of the other stuff, and then consider subscribing, and find the Cranked episode. These will probably be coming out in two episodes every other day, and I will see you guys later.